my name is Heather from Pork and the Loaf, and today I am starting my second week of husband's lunches from scratch. There are a few things that we do that are not totally completely from scratch, but we try to stick like 80 to 90% from scratch. Or more if we can. Okay, so he didn't get his last break, so he's got some cherries left over, so I'm just going to send those back out with him. He has some... This is chili that we made for dinner tonight that I'm going to send with him for tomorrow. I had leftover pot roast to do something with, so I just threw together a chili. And then I threw on a dollop of sour cream. So that will be his main. I have a salad that we had for lunch that it is a broccoli cauliflower salad. It's got bacon bits and it's got broccoli, cauliflower, bacon bits, and cubes of Colby Jack cheese. And then the dressing is just some mayonnaise, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and it's a really basic vegetable salad. He brought over lots of the carrot sticks and celery sticks that I sent him with. Remember, I said it was so much that he was going to have a lot of leftovers. And I have some of the broccoli left from the other day, so I'm just going to pull some of these out and put them in with this. And he has some carrot sticks, celery sticks, and broccoli for his lunch for tomorrow. And I will refill his ranch. And this I'm going to put back in the fridge for another day. And all I can find is this one. So we'll just put a couple dollops in there. That should be plenty. And I'm almost out of fresh fruits and vegetables. It is Sunday. So I want to put some butter on these two slices. And then he can put those in the microwave and warm them up a little bit when he gets to work. And then on this one, I'm just gonna make him a peanut butter and jelly to have as a second a filler option, I guess. These buttered ones I will stick in here. And this one I'm going to put peanut butter and jelly on. If I butter it, I like to put the peanut butter on the buttered side so that the jam can kind of soak into the bread a little bit so it doesn't run out everywhere when he's trying to eat it. That's the thoughts in it. I know it kind of crystallizes in the bread and has some wonky things in there, but it still tastes like a peanut butter and jelly. Very runny peanut butter. And it is 4th of July, so if you just heard that. So I'm going to cut this in half just to make it easier, but let me just tell you, it is messy. So I'm going to put this on the bottom. This can get as messy as it wants to on the bottom. And then I'll put his buttered bread up on top. Okay, so we have his bread, his sandwiches, his chili, his salad, his ranch dressing with his vegetables. He's got his leftover cherries. He's going to have some oatmeal in the morning and a hint. Watermelon flavored hint. And that will be his lunch for day 1 of this week. And here is that little tote that I was putting everything in. Just make sure everything fits in here. Okay. And that will be his lunch for tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow to make lunch for the second day. Okay, so today is day 2 of week 2. And I just wanted to show you what I've done for today. So tonight we had some pork and I made a pasta salad for him and the girls. And it's got like the bow tie pasta, it's got grape tomatoes, bacon bits, shredded carrots, cucumber, coleslaw mix, just a little bit of coleslaw mix. And then just ranch dressing. It's just a bacon ranch, simple, easy. And then here I pulled some of the pork that we had, and I added some, I think it's Sweet Baby Ray's to this one. So all he has to do is pop this in the microwave at work, and then he can put it on a couple slices of sourdough bread that I cut up for him today. And then he's got a couple boiled eggs that he can take to work with him tomorrow, and he likes to just salt and pepper it. I like to add mustard with mine. It kind of gives it that deviled egg taste without having to do the work of deviled eggs. I got to the store and I got some oranges, and I cut those up for him. He loves oranges. He probably won't eat all these, so whatever he doesn't eat, I will just put in the fridge and he can eat it again later. And then I have some rhubarb crisp that we took a little taste out of because we've never done a rhubarb crisp before. But it's the one where I did it just yesterday, I think, where I put the crust on the bottom and then I put a little bit of the pie filling that I made. I had some left over. I just canned some. And then I put some of the crumble on top and I baked it in my air fryer, and it's fabulous. Really good. So he's gonna have that for his treat. And then he's got his water bottle, and then a last piece of vinyl. A last icy. Sparkling ice, classic lemonade. But that is it for day 2. I will see you tomorrow for day 3. And I think tomorrow, I gotta remember, I would like to do those granola bars with the chocolate peanut butter. I'm gonna make a chocolate peanut butter stuff to go on the inside of it. So we'll do that tomorrow. And I will see you then. Okay, so today is day 3 of week 2 of Husband's Lunches. And I am doing Brenner for dinner tonight, which means there's not going to be any leftovers. So I'm going to make him a couple of pizzadillas. And his favorite are like Costco pizzas. For some reason is his favorite, and he loved the ones that had the olives and the peppers and the onions and the mushrooms and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna kind of do something similar to that without doing it exactly like that. And one of the things that I have learned about doing these quesadillas is don't put the sauce on them. Dip them in the sauce, because the sauce just makes your cast iron all messy. And so I'm going to take 2 of them, and I'm just going to skip the sauce, and I'm going to make them just like I would a quesadilla. Don't have any olives cut up already, so I'm just going to take a little bit of garlic, and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it over the top. A little bit of onion powder, and I'm just going to use these because I don't want all the juiciness that comes with the actual vegetables. And then this is peppers that we grew in our garden, and then I dehydrated them and then I powdered them. He doesn't really love to bite into a pepper, so I am just going to put some powder in here that will give him that pepper flavor. My dog wants out and he's about ready to bark at us. So I'm going to put in a little bit of the pepper so he doesn't have to actually bite into a pepper, and it keeps it from being too moist. And then I'm going to lightly sprinkle a little more cheese across the top because we're going to put, oh, there it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to go take this and I'm going to put it back on the heat, and then I will flip it when it starts to get, well, it's already getting brown, so I can just flip it because this was hot when I brought it over here. And it's going to be kind of hard to, okay, and then I'm going to go put this back on the heat. I'm going to let it brown the other side, and I'll be back. Okay. So while the pizzadilla is cooking, I'm going to make the chocolate peanut butter that we're going to put in these. You might see these for a while because we have a lot. Costco gave out a huge package of these. So in here I'm going to put about a teaspoon of cocoa. And I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of maple syrup. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to grab some peanut butter. Okay, so the maple syrup, the add-ons, and the cocoa. And I'm just going to mix it up. And it gets a little more firm as you mix it, which is weird because in there And here it's super runny. And I added more runny with the maple syrup, and then I just added a little bit of cacao powder, and it's. And now I'm just going to spread that on here. It's really good if you have some coconut butter, to put some coconut butter in there too. Ooh, that's delicious. That's probably my favorite way. It's like Almond Joy. It has pizzadilla. Now I called this two because normally quesadilla you fold in half. And so this should be plenty instead of a sandwich. Maybe we can throw in, if he doesn't think it's gonna be enough, I can make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something. But I'm just gonna cut it into about 6 pieces. And because it's a little warm still, and I don't want it to collect a whole lot of moisture inside of the bag, or inside of this plastic thing, I'm gonna add a little bit of parchment, which will help kind of wick away moisture. I think that's the intent. And I'm gonna let that, I'll put it in the fridge and let it cool off, open for a little bit, and then I will put it in, put the lid on it and stick it in his bin. I made this cheesecake fruit salad, berry salad, with a scratch instant pudding versus a box. So I'm just gonna grab some of this and put it in a container for him. He loves blueberries, so I'm gonna add a few extra blueberries on top. 2 more hard-boiled eggs left that I'm gonna put in here for him, and he can salt and pepper them and throw some mustard on them. He loves to pop some of these in his mouth. So, and he doesn't need ranch or anything like that with these, so just gonna have him go with a handful of these. So he will have his pizzadilla. Oh, and I need to get him a little container of marinara sauce that he will take with this. So he'll have some pizza sauce or marinara sauce, his fruit salad, boiled eggs, his granola bars with chocolate, peanut butter, and some tomatoes. So that will be his lunch for tomorrow. He can have his water bottle. And if we decide to go get more ices, I will show you tomorrow or the next time. So I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Okay, so for today we are on day 4, and we're going to be setting him up with a lunch for tomorrow. I have some of that bacon ranch pasta salad left over. I'm gonna make him a peanut butter and jelly. I've got some salmon that I cooked up, and I think I'm gonna do some fried zucchini to send him with a vegetable. So I think that's what's gonna be his lunch today. So I know that whenever he likes to just have a peanut butter jelly once in a while. Throw on a little Kerrygold butter. I like always peanut butter jelly. I always put the peanut butter on the buttered side because I kind of like the jam to soak into the bread a little bit. And in here, I did some plum nut jam, which is his favorite jam, and this is just what was left over that didn't fit in the jars that I, holy cow, it's nice and thick. But I use walnuts from his dad's tree and plums that are locally grown, and then I just make a jam. And I did a video on it. I just have to get it edited and put up. Okay. So these are a couple zucchini that I just pulled from the garden yesterday, actually. It's my first zucchini, and then I had some more come out today. So I'm kind of excited. I love zucchini season. And his mom has always done what they call a stir fry, which there's not really anything, there's no Asian sauces in it or anything. It's just kind of a seasoned fried cheese topped yumminess with just zucchini. I like to add a little onion. I don't know if she puts onion in hers or not. Can't remember. I like to add a little onion. And I have a very small onion here. So in here I have the leftover pasta salad. It's a bacon ranch pasta salad. My husband does not like broccoli and stuff like this. He loves broccoli by itself, but not in things, which, okay. So I'm gonna give him a bowl of this. And another thing that my husband really enjoys, since I'm not doing anything I'm not doing like cookies or anything like that today, I'm just gonna give him, he loves the dried mangoes. He likes dried fruit in general. These ones here don't have any added sugar in them, so we have a tendency to I like them. They're really good. And I will give him a small baggie of these. I really feel like that's plenty. And my cheese has melted really well. So then I will send him with a bowl of veggies as well. For day 4, I'm doing a leftover salmon from my lunch today. I'm going to do the stir fry. I'm going to do the bacon ranch pasta salad, a peanut butter and jelly, mangoes, carrot sticks, celery sticks, and ranch, and some leftover orange juice, and then he'll have his water bottle. And that will be his lunch for tomorrow. And no, he doesn't eat all of this food all of the time. Like a lot of the carrot sticks and celery sticks came back. He did eat all those oranges that I sent him with the other day, so that was good. He'll usually eat all of those, and if he doesn't, that'll just carry over in his bag, and he'll take it back with him the next day. He'll eat all of this. He may or may not eat all of this. He may or may not eat all of this. He'll probably eat all of this. So it just kind of, it's okay if he has leftovers. I mean, if he brings it back, I can either incorporate it into his lunch next time, or I might just toss it. Like if it's this, I might just toss it. It's on day 2 or 3. I think I made this 2 days ago. So if he brought this back, I'd probably just toss this. I still have almost half a quart left in my fridge. So if anybody wants any of that, there's plenty. This, if he doesn't eat it all, I'll eat it. I love salmon. So that is day 4, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Okay, so today's day 5, and I have a bit of a problem. My husband is on vacation, and I totally forgot all about it. So I'm just gonna show you for day 5 what he's gonna get for lunch today. I even made bagels for him this morning, and totally forgot he was on vacation. So he's gonna use the everything bagel. This is a sourdough. All right, so cut the bagel in half. Okay, so for his lunch today, he's gonna get the everything bagel, and I'm going to put some mayonnaise. The girls are listening to a movie in the background, so sorry if you hear a bunch of noise. You guys, did you turn that up? No. Okay. So I'm gonna put a lot of mayonnaise on it, a lot of bread, so I want to make sure that there's enough mayonnaise and it's not dry. And we're going to do some of, I don't know that it's ground, it's like a whole seed mustard. It's really good. But I'm going to put some of that on his sandwich because he is doing pastrami again. And I'm going to put some Havarti on there. And normally, to put tomato on there, I would not put it on there. I'd put it on the side because they make his sandwiches all soggy. Since he's here eating at home today, I am going to add some tomato to his sandwich. Put some lettuce. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, so we've got some orange that I cut up earlier. I'm gonna let him eat some more of that. I've got his sandwich, and then I've got some sauerkraut. I make a lot of sauerkraut. I try to do. If he wants some on a sandwich, he can put it on a sandwich. And if he doesn't, he can just eat it on the side. That is his lunch. Day 5. Next week he's on vacation, so I don't know that we will do a week of lunches next week. So I will start again the following week when he goes back to work. And then I go back to work on the 28th, I believe, or towards the end of this month. And so I think when I start going back to work, I will start doing lunches for both of us and do a few weeks of that too. It changes, like the summertime, there's a lot of different things than we have in the spring and the fall and in the winter when different things come into season. And so I'm gonna try and do a few of those. I kind of like them too because I can look back at them. I can look back at them and I can see what I have done in the past. I can get ideas for myself, and I kind of look forward to it. So that is our second week of lunches for the husband. And I will come back next week, or not next week, the week after, and do another one then. Next week, I have a couple of other videos I'd like to put out that I've made that I just need to edit them and get them on there. So maybe that'll give me that chance next week to do that. So thanks for joining me on this adventure of Work and Loaf, and I will see you next time.